there's one word that's the centerpiece to learning to draw, I think it's habits. Because if you have a habit of practicing and studying drawing, you can become amazing at drawing. So this video is about how to build a good drawing habit. Hi, my name's Kenzo and this is Love Life Drawing. A lot of this video is based on two books, The Power of Habit and Atomic Habits. You know that phrase, life is what happens while you're making other plans? Well, those things that you're actually doing without really thinking a lot about them, those are habits and they can produce incredible results. Some people's habits completely ruin their lives, and then for other people, their habits are a bit different and they take them to the greatest heights. And if you're anything like me, then things like New Year's resolutions and stuff like that, they don't really get done ever, but habits do get done. So here's how a habit works. There's the cue or a trigger. It could be a time or a place, something that starts the habit. So it could be being in the living room after dinner, or it could be something like your phone going off. And then there's the routine or the action, the thing that you do. And so it could be watching TV, or in our case, hopefully doing some drawing. And then there has to be a reward. So that could be feeling satisfied or relaxing, having fun, that kind of thing. So instead of breaking an old habit and then building up a new drawing habit from scratch, it might be easier to keep an old habit but modify the action. So here's an example from my own life. I had a habit after dinner, do the washing up and then relax with some Netflix or YouTube or something like that. But I wanted to add an extra drawing practice session to my day, so I switched the action from watching TV to drawing, except when the British Bake Off is on, because then it's back to TV. But generally, I wanted to be drawing after dinner. So let's look at those stages of a habit in more detail. Hopefully, we'll be drawing a lot. So the triggers for the drawing habit, they need to be things that happen regularly. When you wake up is a good one, during a lunch break, and for me, after dinner. My life drawing class is only on during term time and it's only once a week. So that's not enough to trigger practice sessions. I need more practice sessions, so I need more cues to get me practicing. Okay, so in order for the action to actually happen, it needs to be super easy and attractive, like you want to do it. So watching TV is really, really easy and attractive. It's in the nicest room in the house. You do it on the nicest chair in the house, the sofa, and they make it insanely easy. You don't even need to stand up to change your channel. So in order for drawing practice to replace the TV, it needed to be that easy and that attractive. So now I even keep the TV unplugged. So there's that little bit of friction there now. I'm too lazy to go and plug it in. So that habit is being reduced. And then I've got my sketchbook and my pencil case right here. So it's really, really, really easy to do. And so that's how I've got drawing replacing the TV for post-dinner relaxation time. And then the other thing is to make the session really doable. So instead of planning on some amazing practice session and putting all that pressure on myself, I just aim for something incredibly doable and easy. Maybe just like 1 minute of practice, doing anything. Just putting any lines down on the paper. Anyone can do that. I feel like I could start that anytime. And that gets me started. That opens up the sketchbook. And then usually that will turn into a long, good practice session. But in the beginning, all I'm aiming for is just 60 seconds of drawing. And I'm okay if that's all I do. So here's a quick intermission before we go on to make an announcement. And it's totally related to building habits. Throughout February 2019, together with Croquis Cafe, we're going to do Figuary, which is a month designed to help you build a great figure drawing habit. And it's all going to be on here on YouTube for free. New videos from both our channels every day of February. There are 28 days in Figuary, and that's just the right number to create and improve a habit. I'll put more information in the description below. So in order for this evening drawing practice session to replace the TV, it had to give me as good a reward or better than the TV was giving me, which was that relaxation time and time away from daily worries. If my after dinner, drawing practice was all about hard study, creating something great to put out to the world. It might have been too much pressure and I might not have successfully switched my habit because it wouldn't have been giving me that reward. I would have craved the relaxation that TV was giving me. So I keep my evening drawing practice zero pressure. So that doesn't mean that we can just avoid hard practice altogether. That's still really, really important. It's just that for that evening drawing session, I know it has to be relaxing or I won't do it. And so then this last point, which might be the most important point, maybe the most difficult point, which is so much of this is about how you see yourself, about your identity in your own mind. I think a lot of us are afraid to kind of say that we're artists or we're working to become good artists. Maybe it sounds kind of, I don't know, maybe it sounds arrogant or something. And we're nervous to make a statement like that or to talk of ourselves that way. But when you think of yourself as someone who's going to be an artist, you kind of take that path seriously and you put it out there and you think of yourself that way and you talk about yourself that way, then you're much more likely to actually do it. So to summarize, we've got to think of ourselves as people becoming good artists, create environments that make practice easy and attractive, decide on regular times when drawing sessions will happen, and make sure that we've got that mindset that means drawing practice gives us immediate rewards like satisfaction. I hope you enjoyed this video. Why not check out one of our other videos, and good luck with your drawing practice.